already on the program, right? So what is your previous breakfast? What you used to take as breakfast? I'm expecting for some response. You can type down on the chat box. Bread. Good, Rujun. Keep it coming. Nasi lemak and mee. Oh, okay. That's my favorite. Okay. So keep it coming. I'll proceed first. So breakfast is actually the first meal of the day that you take right after you wake up. So when you say good morning to someone, you know that you should be taking your breakfast as well at that particular time, right? No eat. Yeah, Emily, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go to that. Yeah. So what's your breakfast? I already asked this, and here some of them, or maybe I can say most of them, they don't put anything on their plate and they skip breakfast. So this is very, very common. But for me, I used to take breakfast. Later part, I will come to that. But like nasi kerabu, wow, okay, okay. So most of the people who actually skip their breakfast, why they skip is probably these common scenarios that you can see. Probably they're working late to their class, and then also if they are student, they wake late to their class, or maybe if they are working, they are always rushing, they sleep late and wake up late, so they don't have time to take their breakfast. Or some of them, they're not used to take breakfast and they don't feel hungry. They wake up and they don't feel hungry. I don't know how, because the first thing I feel when when I wake up is feeling hungry. And also some people, they actually skip their breakfast for the reason of managing their weight. For example, they follow intermittent fasting, which means they fast for a certain period of time, and their window of eating, when they have their window of eating, that's when they actually eat. Like I think um Zuhaini mentioned, like very heavy breakfast, because oh it also looks like a very long break in between, right? So that's one. And also other common breakfast. So this is probably if you haven't take your breakfast, I'm gonna make you feel hungry, but no problem. So let's have a look at it. So who don't like this, right? Everybody loves it. And also we Malaysians have a lot of food which is yummy, at the same time also high in calories. So just now I think I saw a lot of response on this. Yeah, nasi lemak, wonton mee. So all of this, right, is our common breakfast. And also some people, they tend to actually make these choices because they think it's healthy. So I fall into this category actually. So you can see that bowl of oats with blueberries. That's literally my breakfast every single morning before I start the program. And also sometimes I will be taking this eggs with bread. So this is my common breakfast, and I do get a lot of my clients who actually share with me their previous breakfast, which was also cereals because they think it's healthy, or fruit juice, which they think it is healthy as well. But I want all of you to actually think about this. Like whenever you know someone, or you yourself have taken all this breakfast that I show you before this, right? You should actually consider, where does it actually fall? Like which category? Like for example, I've already break it down for you. Like fruit juice, it's actually high in sugar. And breakfast cereals, which many people think it is healthy, it is also high in sugar. Muffin and cake, it's quite obvious. So the second line, the second option is quite obvious one. You know that it's unhealthy. But the first line, probably you think, or someone you know thinks that it's healthy, but it's yes, it is, but it's lacking in some kind of nutrients. So like for example, wholemeal bread and oats, high in carbs, also lacking in nutrients, like fiber, like protein. And also cheese, avocado, high in fats. Healthy doesn't mean that it's also low in calories. So we really need to know how to differentiate between health versus calorie. I believe this topic was also covered in our nutrition tips previously. So I won't be going in detail about it, but this calories trap you should really know when it comes to your breakfast. And this is one of the common thing that I normally tell my clients and also people I know, because skipping breakfast also tend to make you overeat. So do you feel like that? Like those who say skip breakfast, or those who mentioned just now, like roti telur is your favorite, and then you eat oats, fried bihun, porridge. I see a lot of response, nasi lemak. So do you feel like you overeat in the lunchtime or the next meal when you were having this kind of breakfast? Let's see. No, you feel you feel you feel okay lah. You can tahan. Okay. Okay. Just keep it coming. So basically, how it works is that both situation where you see skipping breakfast and also carb-based, having a carb-based breakfast, which I show you previously, right? Both of it has an effect in your sugar level if you see the graph, right? So for those who skipping breakfast, their blood sugar is actually normal level. I mean, all of our blood sugar level when we wake up, it's actually regulated. But the type of food that we put into our body makes a difference, or no food at all also makes a difference. So for those who actually skip breakfast, your sugar level increases, and then it also decreases very fast. Your insulin level decreases very fast and tend to push you to feel hungry very fast for the next meal, which is probably your lunch for some of you. And for carb-based breakfast, first thing in the morning, you already loaded yourself with calories. So you feel like for most people that I see, they feel that they are so, what they call it, they feel so sleepy sometimes, or they feel like full until like they don't need to eat their lunch. And then also this causes some people to get hungry. So it's very subjective, but this is how exactly your sugar level and insulin level fluctuates when you actually skip breakfast and also having a carb-based breakfast. I feel hungry at when I eat breakfast, but I feel good if I do intermittent fasting and eat during lunch. So Lily, is this probably this is your practice that you have been doing for some time? So that's if you are on the program, I believe now you have already taken your breakfast, and then you also incorporate these small snacking habits and also lunch, because in our program we actually encourage, we don't do certain type of diet, certain kind of diet. Instead, we practice healthy eating with regular meal timing, so that it boosts your metabolism, like I mentioned here, and keeps your blood sugar level stable. And also regarding the insulin, right? It's very important for those who have diabetic. So probably your parents, your someone that you know, if they have you know diabetic issue, so it's very important for them to actually have breakfast. Like for example, my dad has diabetic, and after he actually started having the breakfast, healthy breakfast, the number on this the reading on the scale also drops down, the sugar level actually. So it's, you have to observe on for those who have diabetic. And also it helps you to energize your body, keeps you active. So for those who having breakfast right every single day, probably you can notice the difference for yourself. Myself, I used to take breakfast, so I still have to take breakfast every single day. So when I get introduced to this program, it was so easy for me. But myself coaching some clients, some of them feel so challenging to actually incorporate this new habit, because they are very used to skip their meals and used to eat very less. And also having breakfast on daily basis also helps you to reduce the risk of overeating. So most people, right, they tend to do I would like to share about intermittent fasting, because that's very common, because people skip breakfast and they straight away go to their next meal. So what happens is that some feel like this is their only time to actually put in all their food into their body. So they tend to overeat and then also go overboard. For those who actually want to lose weight, this would be risky, I would say, because you can't get hold of how much you're eating, and sometimes your cravings also play around. And for those who are having breakfast every single day, you are actually lowering your incidence of heart disease. Why? Because, like I mentioned just now, those who are having breakfast every single day, you are also regulating your sugar level. You know that diabetes is also like uh, related to all these BP, high blood pressure, heart diseases, and all, right. So, and also your breakfast is not just for your body, but also for your brain and also productivity. You would really notice that once you start taking breakfast, you feel like you're more concentrating on your work or your studies because you're feeding your body with the proper nutrients. Yeah. So here's a breakfast checklist that you can see. Probably if you're not on the program yet, so you can have a look at your previous breakfast that I showed before this. You can see where yours falls, and does your breakfast have healthy carbs, protein, fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals? Because you have to have all of these in your breakfast. So you can do a quick check. And also protein, I would, okay, here, right, I show a lot of things, but I just want to give you one example. I don't want to confuse you so much. So protein at breakfast controls blood sugar at lunch. So imagine you want to have like 25 to 30 grams of protein, right? So one egg, I'm going to be taking egg as an example because I used to take that. It's easier as well for the calculation. So one egg provides you about 6 grams of protein approximately, and 5 grams of fat. It comes together with the fat. So everyone know, right? Our egg has two parts. One is the egg white and also the egg yolk. So if you think it's healthy, right? Yes, it is, but on moderation. So when you take about 3 eggs, so for me to hit my daily protein intake, I'll be taking about 3 eggs. So that's about 18 gram of protein and 15 gram of fats. So each macronutrients, which means carbs, protein, and fat, has its own calories. When we calculate the calories, we have these specific numbers, which you don't have to worry so much, but I just want to add value to you. So each protein, 1 gram of protein equals to 4 calories. So when you times it, it's about 72 calories, and also 135 calories for my fats, because fats have 9 calories. 1 gram equals to 9 calories. So it's about 207 calories, which comes together with protein and also fats only. So if I'm having just egg for my breakfast, I'm going to be getting this fat and also protein only. So all of this, right, like the checklist that I showed just now, healthy carbs is missing, and then fiber is missing, vitamins and minerals is missing. So all these small details, this is a very simple example. So you could see for your own previous breakfast how it actually differs from one to another. So it's very important for you to take note on this. And also there's a saying called breakfast like a king. So anybody have heard about it before? Like breakfast like a king. Maybe you can drop, oh, yes. Or is it just me? No, this saying. Yes, heard of before. Okay. So breakfast like a king. So most people think like breakfast like a king. Oh, okay. Then I put a lot of things on my plate and then eat like a king, like very expensive meal. Actually, no. Uh, you should be eating something which is rich in terms of nutrients, which I show you previously, right? So that's what they mean. And also, when these terms comes, right, people think like, oh, I need to put a lot of veggies on my plate, a lot of fruits on my plate first thing in the morning, a lot of protein, a lot of carbs. So how am I going to do that? So a lot of people have this question. So, but before that, also remember that there is a 1 hour rule for your breakfast. Like just now, Coach Ryan mentioned about having your post workout shake within 30 minutes of completing your workout, right? So, same, something similar. The rule applies for your breakfast as well. Within 1 hour of you waking up, you should be taking your breakfast to maximize the nutrition absorption into your body. And also, you can actually choose how you want to make your breakfast in our program. If you're already in our program, you know that you can actually make your quick breakfast or creative breakfast. What I mean by that. So this is my picture that on the left, I used to actually drive and take my shake, breakfast shake, because yeah, I always rush as well. But because I sleep less and then no time, I need to actually grab my breakfast on the go, and that's how I actually managed to get my results as well. And now we do have this fit cup project which is coming up, and you can actually try our breakfast, how it actually tastes. For those who are not on the program yet, try to see, ask the person who actually invited you to this session so that you can actually taste the fit cup. And that's actually part of our healthy breakfast in our 10 days lean and tone challenge. So this is one way of you having the breakfast, and this is another way. So creative, right? You can when you see, you feel like you want to eat as well. So it's so yummy, but at the same time, it looks like unhealthy, right? Like very high calorie. But trust me, it's super low calorie, and also it's made up of healthy ingredients. So you can ask your coach who invited you to this session on how to actually make all this, and enjoy as your snack, especially during weekend, or you have kids at home who want to try something different. So you can make this for them. And key tip that I want to share today is that healthy breakfast can help you stay in shape and also healthy. And here, here you go. Introducing to you our 5-star breakfast. So 5-star, I mean 5-star, but another two slides. So stay tuned. First thing is that if you're already on the program, you know our LOT shake step 1, 2, 3, which helps you to cleanse and then energize and also give you the nutrition that you need on daily basis. So for cleansing, right, like just now I mentioned about this egg story, right, that I used to take these eggs or oats. At times I do wonder, I mean, I'm eating healthy, but how come I don't see the results that I see from my coach? Because my coach came to gym, right, with whole bunch of ladies. Everybody has abs. And also I'm currently on my BTC as well. I want my abs. So definitely I was wondering, like, I also eat healthy, I also like go to gym, but how come no abs? So this is the main reason, the number one, cleanse. So most people, right, uh, we tend to eat, but is the body absorbing? Is our small intestine absorbing all these nutrients? It's another story as well. So you need to actually cleanse your system so that your nutrition is actually, whatever you're putting into your body, is absorbed by your body. So don't put it to waste. You spend on getting vegetables, organic vegetables, let's say. So you want the nutrients to be absorbed to your body, right? So that's how the aloe vera concentrate helps, and also to energize. Most people, right? Also, I forgot to include in my slide. Most people, they just take either Milo coffee first thing in the morning because they want to stay awake. So this is the swap for our uh, those who actually having this coffee or tea. So our tea will help you to actually stay awake. Also having naturally occurring caffeine, which keeps you energetic, and followed by the shake, which I show you just now, which provides you with all 20 essential nutrients, vitamins. So you don't have to be putting so much of vitamins into your body. One glass already provide you everything that you need, like healthy carbs, protein, fats, minerals, and also your fiber. So this is fiber, the item 4. Just now I mentioned about 5-star, right? So this is our item 4, which is fiber for those who actually don't like to eat so much of veggies. don't like to eat so much of fruits. So you can add this fiber inulin powder to your shake to promote gut health, and also gives you 5 gram of extra fiber per each scoop. Yeah. So you can actually customize it according to person. So for me personally, I used to have constipation issue as well. Yeah, Jessica, it's my favorite as well. So I used to have constipation issues. I I'm not to say too chubby, but my tummy is always there. And then I had a lot of pimples, like small pimples on my face. I had no idea why. So after I started on the program, I realized that it all went with good bowel movement. It also vanished just by like that. So this fiber actually helps you so much, and also the taste is exactly like apple juice. You can have it by itself, or you can have it with your shake. And the last one would be F3 whey, which gives you 6 gram of protein only. So just now, also going back to the egg story, I like egg. So egg comes together with 5 gram of fat, right? But your whey protein, one scoop of your whey protein comes with just 6 gram of protein. That is why it's also called whey protein, which means it's made up of just protein. It's already instructed. So you can ask your coach or anyone who actually invited you here to for more details about this nutrition that I'm showing you. And it can be personalized. You can see that it's written there as well, right? Personalized protein powder. So the consumption may vary for each other. So you can ask your coach, and also it's suitable for post workout shake. Just now you actually scratch so much with Coach Ryan, right? You also want to tone up your muscles. So do add your F3 into your post-workout shakes. Never forget about it. And yeah, this is our 5-star breakfast program. Why I call it 5-star is because even in 5-star hotel, you cannot get this breakfast, which is so yummy and nutritious at the same time. And also, I think less expensive than the 5-star breakfast. Yeah, so if you're already on the program, you know that 10 days lean and tone challenge is a project with yourself. You're going to be working on your habits, and for those who are new, you can actually ask more to the person who invited you here about our 10 days lean and tone project, which we actually pair with this healthy breakfast program, which going to be helping you with your fitness goal. Be it you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, or simply you want to maintain your health. Like, for example, you just want to stay healthy. Like for my parents, they are not on weight loss, they are not on weight gain, but they take it as the nutrition itself for maintaining their health. So it could vary for each other, but if you have a goal like to achieve, then you can speak to your coach on how to actually get all these support systems so that you can work towards your goal. So if you have any questions, you can ask now. I think that's all for my sharing. Do we have any questions, or just in time? 10:59. One no question. I think most of you are already on the program, is it? If yes, press 1. If you're not yet, then press 2. Let's see how many. Oh, okay, okay. So many of you are already on the program. So I hope this helps you to give a insight on already season 10, Cassandra. Yeah, super consistent. Cassandra, I know her. Easily bloated. Yeah, same as me. And I think a lot of ladies as well. So this knowledge will be very helpful for those who are already on the program. You can also share with your friends, your family, the good nutrition and also the healthy breakfast, because health is the best thing that you actually can give to the person that you love. And that's how exactly I started my journey. Priscilla, oh, welcome, Priscilla. So I hope it gives you a good knowledge today on having a healthy breakfast. So if you have any questions, you can drop, or you can also ask your coach or the person who invited you here, your friends. Yeah. I think if that's all, have a happy weekend, and also thank you so much for joining us today. Maybe we can have a group photo before we end the session.
Hi, Coach Vatsalaa and everyone. Could we have you guys to turn on your cameras, please? So that we can take a photo. Awesome. Okay. Yes. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to switch on your cameras.
Hi.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Second page. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for joining today. Hope to see you in another session. Thank you, Coach Anushya.